Sam. I'm the owner of Marine Co., a handmade gift shop that focuses on cute, nerdy, and witchy things. Welcome to my office and welcome to my channel. So today we are making some reusable tote bags, and these are the strawberry reusable tote bags. So I've got my strawberry fabric with the green fabric that will be tied up so that it looks like a little strawberry when the tote bag is folded into itself. Ta-da! So first we've got some things that we want to set up and cut. First we've got the small strip for the lanyard, and this is the leaf pattern that, there we go. This is the leaf pattern that I have from Michael's, and this is what I'll be using for the leaves, and also the key ring, and then also the top of the strawberry. And then so those will fold into itself, and I'll make key rings out of those. And then I've got my squares for making the leaf shape, and then I've got my drawstring pouch holders, which these will be sewn in half, and then I've got my strawberry fruit. And then over on the big chair I've got the actual tote bags, which have the lining and the straps and the fabric. Some people ordered really big fabric, and I don't know if it's put across as large or extra large, because it's in inches, and I got 2 orders for 25 by 30. Let me show you the size difference. Okay, so this is the 25 by 30 tote bag. Look how big this is. I guess if you're carrying around paint supplies, so like if you got the strap, it's gonna look like that. Let me also bring it over back up as much as I can. So this is what it'll look like. How big is that? I mean, people want a big tote bag. You could like open this and dig all around in there like Hermione's satchel. And then the lining for these 2 big boys is the pretty leaf fabric. And then so there's 2 of these 25 by 30. And then I've got one that's 15 by 20. Where's that? And then this is the 15 by 20. So there's good room in there. 15 by 20 is like average looking size. But I've thought about turning it sideways, but then that would be really long. So I don't know if they want more room this way or more room this way. Probably this way. So, because 15 by 20 length times width. Width. 15, 20. 15, 20. So I've made some adjustments to my Etsy listing because of these. Because this is a big boy. Because if this is, I like the tote bag better this way. And that one comes with just some mint lining that was selected, and this will also be the strap that's folded in on itself and sewn for double security. I just recorded a clip. That was not recording. So we've got our keychain thing that will fold both sides in, and then we fold in half again, and then once this is folded in half, the key ring will fit through the little loop. And then this will be sewn next to the leaves. So we're going to do that and clip these. One more tote bag. And then we'll be finished with the Etsy orders. So, doing pretty good movement. Safety glasses for my sewing machine. Because I did break a needle yesterday. And that was scary. We have such a big tote bag to make. It's so big. I'm finishing up my final tote bag that I have to make for Etsy and shipping that out. I already shipped 2 of them out, and then I just have this one to ship, and it's one of the big ones, so I've had to redo some of the ways that I do things. My serger I'm beefing with my serger right now. My serger is being a butthole and not serging right. I've rethreaded it so many times, so just patience with it. If you have a serger, you understand. If you get a serger, you will understand. Lots of rethreading, and sometimes it's a bit annoying. And even though I've rethreaded it in the way that it wants me to, and then I figured out how to get the tension right, but then it keeps snapping on the thread, and it's a bit frustrating. Anyways, so I'm going to figure out how to assemble the liner, which is again that fancy leaf pattern that the other fruits have. And here's what the strawberry looks like. We got that sewed. This time I sewed the strawberry first, and then I'll attach it to the tote bag. So we'll see how that goes. But here's the strawberry. And you've got the leaf, and you've got the key ring. We've got 2 tote bag fabrics here. And I think I typically sew them along this edge so that whenever I open it up, it will be long enough for this, and then I will sew those edges together. And then it will encapsulate it. Something like that. So we'll figure it out. Let's go. As you can see, we have a very large tote bag. Okay, so I finished the bag and I put it in another bag, and this will go shipping out tomorrow, Sunday. Yeah, I can ship it out tomorrow. I'm always worried about the postage, because what if it's not enough and it gets returned to me, or the poster has to pay more, and it just freaks me out a bit. So finished all those tote bags, and then now I'm gonna go start doodling. So that'll be exciting. I don't know what I want to doodle yet. Maybe I'll start with some drawing challenges, or just watch some videos on how to paint flowers. I want to get better at botanical art. I'm slowly tiptoeing back into realism and people, but I don't know. I drew a person today and I was like, oh. Yikes. So I need to just practice and figure out what I want to practice.